the 5-minute Joe Mitchell Activate Your Greatness video. And here I am, and I am ready for you. So, still working on my technicalities and trying to get everything going. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk today about another part, something that's in my book. Okay, and this is my book. It's called The Art of Joyful Achieving, and you can get 2 free chapters if you go to my website, activateyourgreatness.com. It's right there. And I am also doing a webinar coming up in a couple of weeks called 100% Confident. And so what I wanted to do was to talk to you guys about a little bit of confidence stuff. So we could kind of start you moving with confidence. So I'm going to share just 3 keys, 3 tips, 3 important ways to develop greater confidence. The first one is to visualize your dreams. You know, have an idea of what that confidence looks like. What does it look like when you're really confident? And put yourself into that. You know, get yourself into that feeling of, wow, I'm really confident. What does that feel like? How would that show up in your life if you really had it? And as you do that, that's going to increase your desire and your ability to get into those states. So practice. So visualize. So imagine. Very, very great stuff. Cool. Second thing, number 2, study confidence. Okay, study it. So there are 2 basic ways that I think that are really great to study confidence. The first way is to study people. Study people that you admire, that you feel like, wow, that person has so much confidence. Because the fact of the matter is, if that person has confidence, you can learn how to have more confidence too. You can learn from what they do and how they do it. Study people. So that's the first step. And the second step is study books. And I just brought 3 books here that I really think are really cool, that I've used myself, that I like. First one is Jack Canfield, The Success Principles. Jack is one of the most confident people I know. He is just so confident of himself and what he can produce. This is a great book too. It's got a lot of great principles in it, and you can read parts of it and get a lot out of just reading parts. Second one, Confidence Factor. This is a sports book. This is one that I was reading a lot when I was really into playing competitive tennis. It's got a lot of really great ideas and concepts for this. You just need to read these things and study them. And the third one, Arianna Huffington, Thrive. Isn't that a great concept? Isn't that a great word, thrive? It just feels like that you are really living fully, and that is the sign of a confident life. So we talked about visualizing confidence, we talked about studying confidence, and now I'm going to talk about the third thing, which I think is so amazing, and it's called tapping. EFT tapping. So what is it? What is tapping? Tapping is basically tapping on meridian points, and they're on your face and on your chest and on your hands. And by tapping on these things, what you do is you release your limiting beliefs and you build your confidence. And of course, if you want to know more about that, you can read my book. It's got some really great stuff about that in my book. So tapping, what you do is, and the thing that's great about tapping is you don't have to change. You can still have doubts and fears, and you tap and they release. So I just like to just tap on my face. This is the one point right here. It's right on that bone, right on the bone underneath the eye. Really like to tap there. Underneath the nose, really one of my favorite places. Underneath the chin and here. This is not really a tapping lesson, but I'm just showing you some points. And you could just take some breaths and tap a little bit, and feel whatever fears or concerns that you have, doubts, and watch them release. So there's much more about tapping, and I will talk much more about it because it is one of my favorite techniques for getting what you want, getting to your goals joyfully. So thank you very much for watching. Please get a copy, please get the free issues of my book, the free chapters of my book. And if you want to go on Amazon and get my book, it's not very expensive. And also, keep an eye out. Every day at 7, I'm going to be doing these very quick Facebook Lives, and then I'm going to be doing 100% Confident coming up. So there's a lot coming up. So please hang around, stay tuned. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Activate your greatness.